What's happening, mediocre people of YouTube? So I didn't put this away last night. I went to bed. Yeah, doing the vape. Anyway, I got curious though, so I decided to check the bias on it. There's nothing wrong with this, but I was just curious. So I checked the bias on it, and just to see where they had it at, because this is a self-biasing amplifier, right? That's what they tell us. That you don't have to worry about getting matched tubes for it or nothing. I will show you where they tell us that. I checked the bias on this, and and the reason I even did that, because if you look in the schematic, it shows, in fact, let me see if I have it over here. Shit. Hold on one second. Let me pause, y'all. If you look at the schematic on this, it shows that there's actually a bias adjust somewhere in this amplifier and the bias test point. Okay, now I couldn't find that. Doesn't mean it's not there. It means it's probably on the other side of one of those boards. I'm not pulling the boards out because, like I said, nothing wrong. What I did do is I checked the bias on it, and what I got was, now where did I put my paper? I just had it because I've written down the bias. Damn it. Aha. So what I had got was, I got 465 volts, plate voltage, right? 465 at 29 milliamps. So that's pretty cold. You know, you're running about 13.5, which is a little more than 50% of a EL34. Usually run about 70%. So there's nothing wrong with that. Tubes they'll last quite a while, you know, and that's an idle current. So, but it's pretty cold for EL34. I mean, you know, usually you bias about around 70%, which would be at that voltage. I think I said 17.5 would be the optimal. I think that's what I figured out. That number might be not, that might be wrong, so don't quote me on that. But anyway, yeah. So the bias on here is you're looking at about 13.5 watts per tube. Now, here's what I just don't understand, and this is where they say it right here in the manual. I want to prove it to you because it just doesn't make no damn sense, right? The circuitry monitors each valve individually, which means you do not need to purchase matched valve sets. Each valve will operate at ideal current levels regardless of deviations in the mains voltage. When you do need to replace a valve, you may plug in the new valve and immediately begin using the amplifier. You will not need a technician to set it up to set up the bias for the new valve. You may also freely mix any combination of EL34s, 6550s, and 6L6 or 5881 base valves. That to me is pretty amazing. And I'm curious. I'd like to get a set of 6550s. I like the way 6550s sound in a Marshall JCM 800. So I am curious to see what they might sound like in this, you know, Bugera 1960 Infinium. Anyway, that's the last of it. I'm going to put it back in its cabinet, plug it in, crank it up. See ya.